Testing, testing. I know this is going to be a little bit delayed, but I'm going to wait. Hello, hello to you that are in here. I am going to wait here about a good 5 minutes, and if enough people are in here at the 5 minute mark, I'll go ahead and go into what we see here. But if a lot of people are not in here, then there's a good chance that I'm going to wait to the 10 minute mark. So I'm just giving people a chance to get in here, say hello, yada yada, peanut butter. So with that being said, if you are in here, make yourself known. This is your chance to say your shout outs. This is your chance for you to get a shout out. This is your chance to say hello and throw in your pre-assumptions before we get into it. And also, what's going on, Deadwood? Also, this is a chance for people to understand how this works. If you're watching this on October the 6th, you might want to skip ahead to 5 minutes, okay? Just letting you know that. And if you're watching this after this video has been live on air and you're watching this on October the 5th, you might want to jump ahead to 5 minutes. But what I do is I'm allowing people to come in here right now, say hello, all that, and then we're going to go into this. So I'm doing good, doing good. I'm always doing good, man. So I just got done doing some reading and all that once I got off of that last live chat and all that, but I'm gonna wait to kind of get into it, whatever. And I know a lot of people aren't getting notifications like they should be, but I'm gonna do a check right now. Deadwood, do I sound pretty good? Or does it sound better if the mic was right here? You know what I mean? Or it made no difference. You know, let me know, because I want to make sure it's getting good sound quality. Love your take on stuff. Always interesting and unique, says it. Appreciated it. Does this mic sound okay right here? Or did it even sound okay when it was down lower? I just need to know so I can make some adjustments to it. Just in case. What's going on? Bet Cali Garcia, Majestic. Hope you guys are all doing well. Now, I'm going to move it down right here out of the screen's way, and I want to know if it sounds okay right there too. Like, does it sound the same or what? Sounds good both ways? Because if it does, I'll kind of keep it there. What's going on, Miss Little Pig? You lower myself down a little bit here. Let me lower down a little bit right here. A little bit right here. And then maybe I can take the camera. Let me see. Making some adjustments. So again, if you are tuning in right now, it's a good chance I'm not going to get into this until about a good 5 minutes or so in. That way it allows people to kind of come into the chat, make themselves known, yada yada, peanut butter, and move on from there. What's going on, Potato Plays? Hopefully you're doing good. We shall see. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I need to let my generals know that I'm going live as well. Hammer Slag, what is going on? This is probably going to be a very interesting chat. I'm wanting to know what y'all think, because I know people are going to have some funny thoughts and ideas on this. But at the same time, you guys, if the ones that are in here right now, before we even get into it, we are, let me see, how many minutes are we in right now? We are about 4 minutes in. This is an opportunity for you guys to also throw out what y'all, according to this title, you might be able to go ahead and throw out what you think this conversation may go, or what you feel on it, according to the title right there. And then I might be able to read some of those off before I go into it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Heard you live stream on the radio the other day. You killed it. Oh, Hammer Slag, appreciate that, man. Hammer Slag, they felt that it wasn't enough. They wanted me to come. They wanted it to be longer, so I'll be going back. I'll be going back again, possibly on the 15th, and I'll be doing a 2-hour segment. Let me let my general know I'm live. All right. Because they want to get into some other things that we talk about on here. Talking about your kids and discipline was on point. Absolutely. Appreciate that, it. Well, I don't like guessing games, but funny how many affected in such a short time. Miss Little Pig, good point. What is he supposed to do without his staff? There's always a backup plan, Potato Plays. Always a backup plan. Geez, I couldn't find this, even clicking on the channel. Wow. So they tried to kill Fidel Castro 100 times, even poisoning his scuba suit. So I think someone got Trump sick. That's a comment right there. Let's see where we at. We're about 5.5 minutes in, so we'll wait because I know more people get mad when they don't get in here in time. But I'll give it to. We'll go to the 10-minute mark again. If you are just joining the channel, I'm gonna get into this conversation 10-minute mark. This gives you, the people that are listening right now, the opportunity to say your shout outs or whatever like that. It gives you the opportunity to get your coffee and all the good stuff like that. I got my mug right here. There's not no coffee in there, but I mean, I got my mug here, and we shall see. It gives you guys time to go get you something to drink real quick, or whatever like that. Whatever you need to do to get comfortable reality. It gives you an opportunity to let other friends know, to share it, whatever like that, before we go into it. So, you saw the movie. It was great. I don't know what movie you're talking about. No idea. Let me pop this chat out so I can. There we go. So I can see what we dealing with here. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. I think when Nancy took the low-key trip to WHO in November, she ordered a virus to ruin the country so she could get power back. The one on the mug, same front. The Larry Elder film, same logo. That's exactly what it is. Bet Cali, that's exactly what it is. You know what? As a matter of fact, I can just go ahead and possibly sport this one right here while I'm on here. Look at that. But see, it gets too bright, whatever like that, and it's not really able to focus right. So, but yeah, I'm sporting the Uncle Tom. See that? The Uncle Tom. Maybe if I stay this close to it right here. You see how the lighting changed and all that? Getting this close to it like that, it changed up the lighting, made it kind of darker in the background. But moving back like this, it kind of lighten things up a little bit more. Let me check to see how far we are into this, folks. We are 8 minutes in. Wendy said, loves the new background. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My wife loves it too, since she has something to do. She the one that convinced me to put my those two things up there. I've already had those before. They were just on a different side of a room in my man cave area. And so anyway, yeah, she convinced me to put those up there. She got tired of my brown background in the back. So she's like, just do it up, switch it up. You know, it's in the fall season, so whatever, and make it look good. And for the fall season and season. And then also, though, the reason why I said that, because I told you guys, you might look at this background, those two things, those three things up there. I found all the things at a garage sale or at the Goodwill. So everything on that wall right there, those two things, they probably was no more than $20 for all of those. I know how to find stuff and make stuff look good, though. She didn't do that. I already had it. It was just on the other side of my man cave area. Like everything in my man cave region, I decorate all that. She just made a suggestion to take it down, take my brown picture down I usually have in the back, and put those up there instead. So, but she didn't decorate it, guys. It was me. Y'all might not think it. Well, then again, some of y'all might think, but I am a person. I like things. I like neat looking things. Like I always had this way. I would look in magazines when I was younger and have this specific way I would want my house set up, the specific way I want to dress. I collected back rack magazines so I can dress like the men in back rack. Matt, I don't see the generals in here either. But it's all right, though. It can get crazy. It'll be all right. Because the only difference is it'd be like me being at a public speaking event and having people talking crazy and going crazy. So it won't be nothing any different. So anyway, we're about 15 more seconds. And then we're going to jump into this. And since you guys already kind of voiced some of your opinions, I'll go into it. MRM, did you see the video circulating on Twitter of a weird remark Biden made about a black woman? No, I have not. But I'm pretty sure somebody going to tell me. All right, we are 10 minutes in, so you skipped ahead to the 10-minute mark. Let me say welcome to this segment right here. And as you can see, the title says President Trump recovering, other staff infected, and I'm supposed to believe that this was by chance. I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, something is really odd about all that. You know, let me change hats because this bright hat on here is really kind of, no, I'm going to keep this on. No, it's too bright. Yeah, I might have to change my settings with my brightness another time. But anyway, I find it really strange that from the beginning I started doing this talking on COVID, when y'all remember coronavirus started circulating around, and the minute that all this stuff started happening, it's really, really strange to me that the most protected person in the world or in the United States, Donald Trump, all of a sudden at this particular time end up being affected with COVID-19, along with now other staff and aides, along with the press secretary. I find that really, really strange. Now, you can call it what you want to. You can say that, this is a smack back in Donald Trump's face, yada, yada, peanut butter. But I'm just telling you, from my standpoint, I think that this is really, really strange that Donald Trump and other staff members all of a sudden have tested positive for COVID-19. Now, am I saying that somebody might have done something? I don't know. But what I am saying is that this is really, really strange that this late in the game that he got COVID-19. You talking about months before you talking about we're not even a full month away from the voting. And all of a sudden he gets it. I hope that Donald Trump bounces back. Well, he is bounces back so good in a way that he is able to do his debate like he's supposed to do. I just find it, guys, I'm just being real with y'all. No matter what, you can call it conspiracy all you want to, but you can't look at this and be like, even the ones that don't like Donald Trump, you can't really look within yourself and say, wait a minute, that is kind of strange. Well, he shouldn't have went without his mask. Donald Trump has to go through the highest and the utmost high protocols to stay safe, but he ended up getting it. How? How, man? To me, I would be on the edge about everybody. If it was me, Donald Trump, my sons and my family that live with me, they would be the ones only responsible for cooking for me and getting me water, whatever. I wouldn't trust nobody now. I wouldn't trust a cook. I wouldn't trust nobody but my sons and my wife. I'm like, I don't care where you go. Look, have somebody go with you to go to the local grocery store to get me some smart water. I'm not drinking and taking no water from nobody in this White House. You go get it. You lay eyes on it. You bring it back to me. Son, you go down to the kitchen in the White House. You go to the grocery store, come back with the eggs and the bacon. You cook the eggs and the bacon, and you bring the eggs and the bacon to me. I'm not trusting anybody. I just think that it's really, really, really strange that Donald Trump ended up getting it this late in the game. The coronavirus has been around since we started getting it, November-ish? Whatever like that. And they really started staking this claim, I guess you want to call it, in April, March. Around that time, I would say, March, February-ish, whatever like that. I remember it was after my birthday that a lot of stuff started really kind of happening and hidden. But you telling me with all this stuff that's going around, with all the campaigning that he's done, now he gets it. I have a hard time believing that I'm just being real with y'all. I have a hard time believing that he got this naturally. What are you saying, Ty? I have a hard time believing that Donald Trump was actually around somebody that was infected with it and end up getting it. And I just can't see that happen. I see that I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's why I put this up there and I put because all this time, even now, I've been around this stuff all my life. Not all my life. Let me not say that. I've been around this all my medical career and not been infected with anything. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know, man. You just never know with these things like that. Having a position as a president, I don't know if there's some sort of mole amongst them or anything like that. But I just think that it's really, really, really strange. And you're going to hear me keep on repeating myself on that. I think it's really strange that he got coronavirus this late in the stage. The main ways, like Deadwood said, what are the 3 ways viruses infect. And I told you all the time, when we went through the medical portion of our school, we said you get sick by inhalation, ingestion, infection. You know what I mean? Inhalation, ingestion, or infection is the main ways that you can end up getting it. Breathing it in, ingesting it, or eating it. You have a cut or something like that on you, and an infection gets in through an open wound or something like that. That's some of the main ways that you get any type of virus or any type of sick when it gets passed on like that. So me personally, I would be like, wait a minute, where was it that possibility that my wife, me, and the press secretary, who is sharp as a man, she's sharp. That girl is so sharp. Where were we all at one time where we maybe have eaten something or anything like that? It just does not make any sense. You know what I mean? So now I know folks are going to say things like, well, dude, that's crazy, man, because all it is that Trump should have been wearing his mask and da-da-da-da-da. But like I said, the most protected man in the whole wide world, and he gets it. Now, I don't know. Me personally, I'm just telling you, if I work for Donald Trump, me, guys, I love doing stuff like this. I love being on this investigative / detective work. I would want to know where he ate at the last few times. I would want to know what bodyguard was on him. What did he drink? When did he drink it? Whatever it is that he drank, who served it to him? Where did he get it from? Who was responsible for bringing him the glass of water? Whoever brought him the glass of water, I want to know where were they at? Where did they get the water from? What were they wearing? What was on their hands? Did he wash their hands? Is there any video cameras down there in the kitchen that they were working in so I can show proof of where they got this water from? If he got on the airplane, which I can't see Ivanka or his wife, Melania. I can't see Melania eating what Donald Trump eat, but I would want to know those 2 Big Macs and that fries and that Coke. What McDonald's did he get it from? Who served it to him? They got cameras in McDonald's. Let me know who served Donald Trump these Big Macs. I want to know all those things like that, because I just find it just too weird and too strange and too almost convenient that Donald Trump ended up getting COVID this late in the game. That makes no sense. Right when the debates and everything is going to be going on, right when the election and all that's getting ready to go on. So folks got all crazy and all that because I think it was smart of Donald Trump to actually go and admit himself to the hospital to make sure he gets all the medical attention that he needed to just hit it right on the head. I mean, he went at it and just took it. And now people want to make this conspiracy thing up to make it seem like, oh, well, you believe Donald Trump, somebody try to take him out. I didn't say that, but what I am saying, how convenient for him to get it this late in the stage. You could talk about him supposedly had taken the precautions or whatever. I'm trust when I tell you, they protect that man. Now, the other thing is, again, the ones who have been really firing at the press, calling them out, doing things like that, have been him, definitely. And that press secretary here, she is sharp, man. She is sharp. She have been always shutting them down and going back at the news. I've seen various clips of her doing that. So I just don't think that this is by accident. You know what I mean? I don't think it is. I really don't think that this is. Just like I don't think that I don't think that was by accident with Donald Trump getting this. I don't think it was by accident that the coronavirus made its way into the United States. I don't think any of that was no accident, guys. I really just don't. We have too much control over a lot of stuff that goes on in the United States regarding disease and infectious controls and all that. But how convenient for it to happen during the election year. And again, how much more convenient is it Donald Trump to get the coronavirus this late in the stage? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, when we knew the campaign and all that stuff was going to start picking up in a major way. We knew that it was going to start picking up definitely during the warmer months. We knew that it was going to start picking up, but how convenient that all this stuff just started hitting. I'm just saying that's me. That's me. I know some of y'all don't think like I do, but I'm just saying out of all of this, how convenient, just how convenient, how coincidental, how coinkle-dinkle. That's how we say it too. All right, Hammerslag said, your point is well taken. Coincidental, the virus was generated accidentally out of China right after Trump had successes putting pressure on China. Yeah, exactly. So airborne would be hard unless one room had all those infected at the same time. Hard to keep all reporters safe. Could testing have been rigged and infected? And you know what? Another thing, too, is I told you guys from the beginning, Deadwood, remember, I don't know if you were here, Deadwood, in the beginning, I was sitting there telling everybody, like, I don't know why y'all wearing it outside. It's not airborne. And all of a sudden, now they had to come. Now, I got that. My video got shut down because of that, because I was providing false information. A lot of my videos got taken off of YouTube because I was providing false information. I'm like, I'm a medical professional. How you gonna tell me I work around this stuff? You know, so I was saying that it's not airborne. It's droplet precaution. I go see patients that had coronavirus, and it shows on there. And when we get coronavirus and its makeup and everything and what it is, it's a droplet precaution. So how all of a sudden it's airborne? You know, anyway, so now all of a sudden they had to retract on what they were saying. Now it's not airborne. I mean, come on now, it never was. Good evening, YouTube channel. Dr. Rainer Fulmick vid titled Crimes Against Humanity, 50 minutes long, all about COVID, the fraud, if you're interested. Thanks for that. So anyway, I just think that it's just too convenient, man. I mean, y'all, it's this all, I mean, anything to make you this suspicious over something, you should automatically be like, okay, this is kind of strange, y'all. I mean, come on now. And that's why people are kind of like, well, look, I mean, if he really had, now they're saying things like, if he really had coronavirus, how is it that he's out in 3 days? Well, folks, here's the thing. I know what the world has told us about coronavirus and how often you should stay here or stay there. But the thing is this. What y'all want him to do? Lay down in the bed and just be laying there? You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I've had a cold before, and yeah, I mean, I've had a cold and I still went to work. I made sure that I had a mask on so I can protect them from getting sick, which is the whole purpose of really wearing the mask. The mask is to protect the one who is sick. That's the original reason of the mask. Or, you know, if you're in surgery, like when we have to go do orthopedic surgery, or you sit in, you scrub in one of those, you wear a mask to prevent yourself from getting sick as well. But when it comes to the person who is ill, you are to wear a mask to protect others, not the other way around. Just like my little pediatric patients that have cancer, they wear a mask as well because their immune system is compromised. So it's a possibility that you can get them sick. That's because they are already compromised. But a person who is not compromised out in the world, why am I going to wear that? Well, you never know. You can be asymptomatic of a lot of stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? But again, the fact that this conveniently happened at this time, I find it to be really, really strange. I really do. I'm just telling you. Do they know the incubation period yet, Miss Little Pig? Incubation. I mean, if Donald Trump tested positive for it, you know what I mean? It's a good chance that if he indeed tested positive for it when they tested him, it's a good chance that it didn't happen to him that day. You know what I mean? It was already in the system, just like a lot of my coworkers I work with. It was already in their system and already had happened, and they already had it in them. It is not like when they woke up that morning, the virus is like, here I am, and then they went and got tested. Now you have it. No. You know, absolutely not. And then again, this is what makes a lot of folks mad. They're like, well, if he really had coronavirus, why is he back up? Y'all do know that everybody that has a cold is not going to have the sniffles. Everybody that gets the cold is not going to be sneezing. Everybody that gets the cold is not going to be congested. Everybody that gets the cold is not going to have also their sinus being clogged up. Everybody that has the flu is not going to have body aches. They're not going to have everything. That's why he says signs and symptoms may include. It didn't say signs and symptoms 100% without a shadow of a doubt will include. It said may include. So now let's take somebody like Donald Trump. If Donald Trump, Donald Trump conducted, end up getting coronavirus. If all Donald Trump had was if they said that he was positive, but he ended up having a minor headache and a little bit of a low oxygen saturation, ooh, I'm just being real with y'all. Ooh, big deal. But everybody wants it to be, Donald Trump got the corona. Like he got the corona. Like he got the coronas of the coronas. I mean, he almost went to corona 19 and a half. I mean, they said the next 48 hours going to be critical. Trying to push fear on people to make us think, oh my God, Donald Trump may not make it. Almost to the extent to where if Donald Trump had not make it, why were they expecting him not to make it? Why were they expecting him to die? Why were they expecting the next 48 hours are going to be critical and crucial? Why? Why would they say that? See, when you say things like that to medical professionals, we already jump on the board like, wait a minute. Is he de-statin? What's going on? Is he de-statin? Why? What do you mean the next 48 hours is going to be critical? Why are you saying that? How bad is he? What are we talking about in the next 48 hours? You know what I mean? Because when for you to get discharged from the hospital with certain illnesses, they want to, for one, make sure that you're passing gas, make sure that you're pooping and peeing. Those are a lot of things that can. But so now the next 48 hours are going to be critical. I mean, what? So almost make me think that Donald Trump is in there on a ventilator. That's what I'm saying. People thinking like he must be on a ventilator. He must be on his deathbed. Oh my God! So for him to sit there and say the next 48 hours is going to be quite critical, what were they expecting to happen to him? I'm just saying, because they didn't do that with none of my patients. My patients that end up testing positive coronavirus, it wasn't the next 48 hours going to be critical. Matter of fact, we've had people that I work with, my coworkers, that end up testing positive for corona. They called their doctors. They pretty much told them we're just quarantined at home. So I'm just saying Donald Trump protocol was different. I think Donald Trump actually went to the hospital so he can actually just give me whatever I need to get back in shape. Give me whatever I need to do to get my immune system blasting this stuff out as fast as possible as y'all can. Whatever it's going to be, treat me with it so I can get back in here and get back to work. Now, average citizens get told, go home and quarantine unless you start having real bad shortness of breath and dizziness and you can't stand up, then go to the emergency room. Y'all, these are the protocols that we're getting. Y'all follow me? I'm serious. Do y'all follow me? These are the protocols that I am getting from my patients that we're being told to do with our patients every time one of them tests positive for. That's the protocol that they are getting. Well, how bad? Wait, so what you got? I got a little bit of a headache and I got a little bit of taste bud issues. They say, okay, well, unless you were having severe shortness of breath and you can't stand and you dizzy, lightheaded, getting ready to fall over, unless all those things are in combination like that, just stay home and quarantine. But if you start to get those things to where you really can't breathe and then come to the ER. So the fact that Donald Trump went to the hospital and these doctors instantly started him on a certain type of treatment lets me know that Donald Trump was like, well, go in there and boost the living daylights out of my immune system. Feel whatever. He was on 2 liters of oxygen is what I was told. 2 liters of oxygen, which is going to make his body super efficient in processing certain type of illnesses or whatever, COVID, whatever it may be. Even if he was fatigued, putting a bunch of fresh, purified oxygen in your system, in the tissues of the muscle, helps a lot of things. It helps push out lactic acid. It helps increase the metabolism. It helps break down a lot of different protein synthesis and things that takes place within the body. So it seems like he was just going there to really give his immune system a super boost while at the same time being ready, getting a good rest out of it. So it's amazing that it happened. That, like I said, it's amazing that it's happened this time. Texas Gent. Appreciate the super chat there, sir. Walter Dolan, I really appreciate the super chat there, sir. I know you was Texas Gent though. So okay, Jason Thompson. Patreon is something that you join to support the channel. You go on, do you want Jason Thompson, would you want the link? Let's see. Matt Beckman said, I've had China virus 4 times since June. I always get over it in 24 hours. But nobody want to believe that though, Matt. You must have not really had you must have had COVID-3. You didn't have COVID-19. You got to go a few more numbers up, Matt, to make it to COVID-19. Because, even though it has a 99.97% survival rate, there's no way you had COVID-19. You might have, now I'll give you COVID-10, but you didn't have no 19. You see what I'm saying? I don't know about that, man. You didn't get the Trump COVID-19 because Trump had 19 and a half. I'm thinking, so I don't know, Matt. If you had it 3 times, I say you might have had that COVID. I'll give you COVID 7. I'll give you COVID 7.75. I'll give you a 7.75. That's what you had. Yeah. The heck out of here. You know what I mean? So, Matt, you got over it 4 times. I have a patron, she is a patron, Laura Harvey, who actually has a diagnosis of a bad, terminally life-ending diagnosis. Laura Harvey, God bless her and her family. She got COVID-19 and her daughters did too, and they survived it. I think she said within the 3rd day that she was pretty much over it, all the symptoms and all that, but she did have a little bit of fatigue from it, but she said they got over it. So he took hydroxychloroquine so he can get the virus. He said he took hydroxychloroquine so he can get the virus. You just make stuff up. Carmen Gonzalez, what are you talking about? So you tell me Donald Trump said, I'm taking hydroxychloroquine so I can get coronavirus. If he said that, that's crazy. But I never heard him say I'm taking hydroxychloroquine just so I can get COVID-19. That don't even make sense. You say you're surprised they haven't asked for. David Kemp said, I'm surprised the Democrats haven't asked for Donald Trump's resignation. Right. Again, guys, you know, I know a lot of folks want some things to go around, but you said I read it wrong. I expect an apology. Let me see. Guys, Carmen Gonzalez said I read this wrong. I'm reading this verbatim. He said he took hydroxychloroquine so he wouldn't get the virus. You right. My bad. I read that a little too fast, Carmen. You right. You right, Carmen. My apologies to you. I read that wrong. You just make stuff up. You said he took hydroxychloroquine so he wouldn't get the virus. My mistake, sis. I apologize. See how that works? No shame in my game. I'm not perfect, nor will I claim to be and never claim to be. But you are absolutely right. So Carmen Gonzalez, folks, Carmen Gonzalez says he took hydroxychloroquine so he wouldn't get the virus. You just make stuff up. Now, I don't get the just make stuff up part, but you absolutely right. I do remember him saying he took it. Okay, so you're right. Absolutely. So Miss Little Pig, thanks for jumping that out too. I didn't even catch that. All right, so let's see. Somebody saying he took MRM. She was talking to M. Tulsa. Oh, now look, we all over the place now. MRM, have you heard Pelosi earlier? She committed a quid pro quo. No, I haven't heard anything about that. Thank you for acknowledging your error. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll do that in a minute. Now, Carmen's saying you can quit now. What the H? Now, you expect an apology and I gave it to you. Now you telling me not to apologize? I'm taking my apology back, Gonzalez. No, you said he would. I'm taking my apology back. I'm just messing with you. Let's say, was he given hydroxy whatever? I'm going to admit I'll butcher that exact spelling. Yeah, I don't know. I think they said, I don't know if they gave him hydroxychloroquine whenever he was in the hospital. I do not know. I don't know. But I do remember them saying he was taking zinc and vitamin C and other things. Hydroxychloroquine isn't a perfect drug, but you had that African lady from Nigeria, I think she was from, or she was definitely from Africa, saying that that's what she gave her patients. They're recovering 100%. They use HCQ in other countries and they have almost no casualties. There's a reason why they won't allow it to have it here, because they don't want nobody to get well. Medicine and pharmacists and not pharmacists, but pharmacy companies make a ton of money. So if you are well, there is no money in it. That's why I tell people, that's why I juice big time. That was months ago when Pence had it. President of the United States took HCQ as a precaution. Well, maybe he should have stayed on it. Karen Vega says, my boss took HCQ and healed up real fast. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Lori Andrews says, D3 zinc helps tons. Quinine helps tons. It doesn't matter. Trump didn't have COVID before. He would have said so. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Trump didn't have COVID before. He would have said so. Somebody said he had it before. Oh, I missed that conversation. I guess you're not talking to me, so okay. I'm going to only read the MRM and the highlighted parts now. Okay, MRM, I should be in Southeast Missouri visiting my family and friends right now, but EU has a traveling ban on the U.S. because of COVID-19. Wow, I know. MRM, short version, until we can crush the COVID first, we don't need stimulus first. She is holding our checks ransom until she gets what she wants. That's crazy. That is crazy. Folks losing their businesses, losing cars, losing their homes, all because somebody's personal agenda. That's sad. Scarlett Joy says, MRM, I believe hydroxychloroquine reduces symptoms. It's a cheap drug dose. It's a cheap drug dose. Do not prevent, but reduce the symptoms. I don't know. You never know. You never know. No, his regimen was Remdesivir and dexamethasone. He was taking dexamethasone. That's an anti-inflammatory. Yeah, we use Dex a lot, but wow, anti-inflammatory though. Okay. Okay, Hammer Slag says, my understanding is that HCQ has been used by millions over the last 50 years for malaria and lupus with great success. So it don't seem like that's just some cheap, low-grade drug if it can do all that. Okay, Carmen said, some lady was saying that Trump had COVID before, and that's why he was taking HCQ. Oh, okay, I got you. MRM, yes, M. Tosa told Carmen that Trump had COVID. Oh, twice. Oh, I haven't heard that. I work for one of those so-called essential companies. We never stayed home. We still do not wear masks. We go from city to city and state to state, mixed with a lot of people. But yeah, I think it's weird. The fact that Donald Trump wasn't wearing a mask and all that in these different places like people want him to, it's like, okay, and then he conveniently got COVID at this time. I'm like, it's like somebody said, okay, we're going to show you. We'll show you. We'll show you. Now the whole world going to know that you need to wear a mask. Look what happened when you didn't. Yeah, I know Dex is an anti-inflammatory. Yeah. It's good for musculature too, though. The steroid was for possible lung inflammation. Usually they give them a low dose of prednisone. MRM, I wasn't meaning sound rude earlier when I said that. Wendy, I don't even remember what you said, sis. So this is cool. I took HCQ for 3 years when I was first diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, and works great. No bad symptoms. That's cool, Verica. Sparky Tuttle says, what makes me sick is no matter what happens to the president, some people will never be happy. I mean, that's period. And no matter what, when it all comes down to it, folks, and it comes down to an individual, your own personal life, no president is going to make you happy. No senator is going to make you just, oh, life is just so much grand for me now because everything, every senator, every president, every judicial branch, every executive branch, every Supreme Court, legislation, all of the, every congressman is just perfect and my life is great. No, if you are dealing with a bunch of personal issues from depression to mental illness to a whole lot of things you got going on to being lonely to not being lonely, abusive relationships, those people are not preventing you. They're not preventing any of that from happening to you. You can make yourself happy. You live this life. You got one journey that you can go through this life in, and I guarantee you the happiness is not going to come in the elected official. Guarantee you. Deadwood says, did you see Black Lives Matter linked funding with several other organizations? Black Future Labs is fiscally sponsored project, Chinese Progressive. No, I didn't know that, Dead. I didn't know that. Non says, MRM, I was asked if you have any other openings in Patreon besides $1. I don't think so. I can open up more, but I can't, guys. Look, I can open up more tiers in Patreon, but those tiers are going to come with absolutely like no, it's not going to come with being able to have a reaction song. You know what I mean? The tiers can come with different items that I can send you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm working on getting hats. I'm working on getting hoodies for dogs. I'm working on getting a little gate or whatever you call it thing you can pull up over your neck. I'm working on those, but it definitely won't come with it. The tiers won't definitely be where it's going to come reaction because I'm at a point where I cannot take any more in. So somebody is asking about that. Who's asking about possibility of joining Patreon? If there's somebody asking about Patreon, please let me know. If you're trying to do something besides the $1 tier in Patreon, let me know and I'll see what I can do and what I can add to that tier. So let's see. Okay, y'all not talking to me. Look, Mama Don said the $50 one is available. Go ahead and advertise for me, Mama Don. MRM, I am a registered respiratory therapist. Aaron Applegate, that is awesome. I worked closely with people like you. We a therapist, we would go in there and get the patient up. We would have to have you guys by there to wash the vent and everything like that. And then while you punching the numbers in the vent, I would sit there and do some of the suctioning and all that. Very cool thing. Maybe I can add free hydroxychloroquine into one of my new tiers. Yeah. Boy, I would be a instant, at least I would be a 100,000 there within a year. Laura, there she is. How you doing, sis? Laura Harvey is in here, everybody. That's who I was just talking about a little while ago. Laura is in the chat. I'm glad to see you in here, Laura. Wendy said that's a good tier. I wonder if they allow you to, you know what I mean? No, I'm just joking. Let's see. I'm not eating anything. Had hip surgery yesterday. Clumsy me broke my hip. What? Man, Laura. You should do custom mask covers that cover around the mouth and under the nose. I don't know what you mean by that with experience, because I got a lot of things I can do on that with those. But I know half the proceeds go to a Kids That Are Hungry organization when y'all purchase a mask. You need to mention that Adrian collects the first of each month, no matter what day you join the previous month. Yeah, Patreon takes out every single month is when Patreon takes out. But if you join right in the middle of the month, they still take out right then and there at that time. Where are you that you have already seared a hoodie? Matthew Carlin, I don't know exactly what you're asking. I've been having this one for over a year. Yeah, I wear my mask under my nose, Candace Noel. What bothers me the most about this Trump COVID thing is that these people are wishing death to him. I don't even support Trump, but he is still human, so we should be praying for him, not wishing death. I agree. Whispering says, I mean, the masks don't cover the areas they're supposed to, as a joke. Oh, I was like completely lost. You had me. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm lost. Emma Ram, did you see what I said about Newsmax? No, Mama Don, I didn't. Did you send it to me? You text me or something? Let me see. No, I didn't catch that, Mama Don. What are you talking about? Emma Ram, do a mask that's half your face. A mask that's half of your face, nose down, and we wear it. Oh my God. Y'all get the bottom part of my mouth. Did you see or hear anything about the FBI declassifying the bombshell that Hillary and Obama worked together, set up Trump in 2016? That was Friday night, just before. I heard a little bit about that. I heard a little bit about it, but not full to the extent. You know, I really don't think some things I really don't know a lot about. I can't really say too much about it because I really don't know a lot about it though. You say, let's see. I'm trying to see. Okay, again. I can't breathe with my mask over my nose. My daughter get hot. No, I don't. I wear my mask under my nose. I'm not going. I mean, folks can get mad. There's no way I can breathe that hard out of my nose to where it just goes all where you are. So no, absolutely not. Folks can be mad. Matter of fact, half the time, depends on where I'm at, I don't even wear it. But you can be infected. No, I'm not. Nobody's that close to my face to be breathing on me like that for me to get any type of their droplets. Not to get their droplets on me in my mouth. So be mad if you want to, but I guarantee you never gonna hear about me getting COVID. Well, no, they said Trump. No, Trump is something else. Trump seemed like that was weird. I'm just saying that Trump getting COVID was really weird. Like that was intentional. Yes, it was good things, Laura. It can't nothing be nothing but good for you, sis. MRM, how do you get people with claustrophobia to wear masks? You don't. Get them one of the ones that it goes right here, but then it goes all the way out like those. Remember those old long freaking bird beak horns that they wore back in the medieval times? One of those are during the Renaissance time too. Wearing the big old giant freaky looking horn nose. Get one of those. If someone pays now, they take the next dollar out on 11/1 and the first of each month after that. Yes, they do. When you join Patreon, they take out every month. So if you join Patreon right now, they're going to charge you $1. When November 1st comes, they're going to charge you $1. They also give you the ability where you can just go ahead and pay the whole year. So that's $12. Let's see. I only wear a mask if I have to and if I have breathing problems. MRM, I do the same. My glasses fog up over my nose. No, I mean, guys, I'm serious. Y'all people can call me what they want to. The ones that are really freaking out about this, usually the world system, the world's way of thinking, have gotten to most people. Yeah, Candace Noel, we heard about the assistant. We heard about the assistant. We heard about the press secretary. Oral surgeon wants to put my husband in oxygen chamber before procedure because he had cancer radiation therapy. Is this a standard procedure? Thanks. That Kitty Catapult, I talked about this on my other live stream I did a minute ago. Being put into a hyperbaric chamber, oxygen, that is absolutely wonderful. Yes, you definitely want to do that. He's going to be breathing in 100% oxygen, which is going to do a lot for him. So absolutely, that is a great idea to do that. MRM, are any topics open for discussion? Well, as of right now, we're pretty much talking about President Trump recovering and other staff being affected and how I think that just wasn't by chance that this happened to him. I think it was absolutely coincidental. Like that something happened. MRM, mask filled with herb flowers to mask the smell of the dead bodies, and they believe this would prevent them from getting the plague. Right. MRM, that's what I'll do. Pay $12 for the year. Yeah, you can easily do that. You just pay the $12 and it's over with. And you don't have to worry about it being taken out every month. Okay, let's see here. Awesome. Thanks so much, says Kitty Catapult. Yeah, you definitely do that. MRM, I've seen people wear a mask in their car. Oh my God, that just I just look and just be like, wearing a mask in the car and it's just them. Okay. Seems like you guys are having a good time talking to each other, which is awesome. Got about 8 more minutes in there. Let's see. Can you turn the comments on? Oh, y'all want to see the comments? Is what you're saying? Y'all can't see the comments? Let me see if I can get the comments to pop up here. I did not know that. Let me see. I can try to get the comments to pop up here. Let me work on something real quick so you guys can possibly see it. What, Fader? Fader, what? That definitely ain't gonna work. Let's try that again. That's not gonna work either, puppy. Okay, I'm working on so y'all can see the live chat here. Give me a second. I'm trying to put the specific specs in. What is up with that, puppy? I don't know why that's not okay. Give me a second again, guys. Let's see. How about 400? Okay, I'm getting somewhere now. I'm getting somewhere. Let's try 600. 600 is not it, puppy. Okay. Let's see. How about we try 250? Okay, we getting somewhere, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. How about 300? All right. Okay. Now you guys should be able to see the live chat now, so give me a second. Woo. Can y'all see it now? You should be able to. I think he means the comments under the video, not the chat. Oh. I did all this work. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Texas gent. When this video is over with and this whole video processes, then you can see the comments. When you win public office, state senator, will you still do music reactions? I sure will, right from the office. Absolutely. Read my phone. Mama Don, that's exactly what this whole conversation started off on. That's what this whole conversation started off on, is me saying it is really strange and really how convenient is it that all of them all started to get this around this time. You know what I mean? That was just really, really strange that this all started happening around this time. So Nancy Pelosi got asked a question about the stimulus package and she starts talking about the mask. No, I didn't hear that part yet. Okay, I will share a link about the mask. Okay. What do you want? Somebody down there always in the business. What? MRM putting that work in for his fans. Yeah, I know, right? I work for you. MRM, what office, what state? Aaron, it was a joke. I'm not running for any office or anything like that yet. When you become if you become state senator, will you wear a tartan mask? Oh my God, no. And remember, they keep saying Trump don't wear mask if the media takes mask off and talk. I told you. And now look, there's a video that after one of these speeches that Joe Biden and, oh my God, the guy with the white hair, I don't know who it was, but they did a video on them where he had a mask on. And after that, he took the mask off and walked right over to the guy and whispered something in his ear or something like that. And yeah, they got that on there. Yeah, did what I did see that, man. I just, It's amazing how something can make you cringe so hard you want to punch the person. You know what I mean? You just want to stop it because she looks so crazy doing that. What, puppy? Huh? What? What? Huh? What? Well, you just being a big baby, huh? Why the puppy always want to be a big baby? Huh? You just want to be a big baby, don't you? That's all you want. You want your hugs. You want your hugs? You want hugs? Huh? What? I know. Good boy. Good boy. Have you done Trump imitation? Good man. Do it again, please. Oh, my God. C&E Clown Hall. Let's see. Candace, did I hear what Biden said? It all depends on what he said. So since y'all don't care about seeing the live chat up there, I can just kind of, I guess I can take that out. Ring. They can see your full face. Here, they can see your full face now. They can see what you look like right now. Okay, let's see. Got a boxer puppy. He's a brindle, and my husband is in love with him. That's cool. His pictures on Instagram. Oh, that's cool, kitty. Balin, they say they want a fist bump. Good boy. Good boy. He gets his own screen time. They say they want you to have your own screen time. You want your own screen time? I don't think he wants that. Why? Balin. You don't, Balin, they want to know if you want to have your own screen. You want your own screen time? You don't want it? I don't think he wanted. People always think I be doing stuff to Bailey make him do that, but I told you my dog is trained real well. They was like, "Are you pinching him? Look at this." But you want your own screen time? Huh? What you doing? Well, they be thinking that I be doing stuff to get you to talk. Well, see, now you got him all mad now. He was sitting here getting his good pets in, and he just had to disturb him, making him think he's gonna get his own screen time. And that, look, now he don't even want to talk to y'all no more. See, he got ticked off. He was like, "I was sitting here minding my own business. What did you go and get? What? What is that?" He went and got a sock. Oh no, that's not gonna happen, sir. You think you slick? These people got you all pumped up. See there? Got him all pumped up. And now he's up here. Got him all talking and everything. What you want to know? What? What do you want? They want to know what is your opinion on the corona. What do you think about it? What? What else? Really? Right, but then what do you think they're supposed to do about it, though? Really? Okay, so, but wait. Now let me. Okay, look, sir. You are not Black Lives Matter. You are not gonna sit here and keep on cutting me off while I'm trying to talk to you. Listen to me. Okay. Hey. I'm trying to talk now. I'm just trying to ask you some simple questions, but you acting like Black Lives Matter and trying to overshout me and overtalk me. I'm just asking you, do you think it's going to be over soon? What do you think? You think it's going to be over soon? Really? You tired of hearing about it? You tired of hearing about it? You are? Okay. Well, I don't know. Me too. I don't know. I'm tired of hearing about it too. Do you think that it's... Wait. Look, sir. Black Lives Matter, I know. Okay, look. Can you quit? Look, we don't act like Black Lives Matter. Okay, now listen. Listen now. Now the daddy voice is kicking in. You think he gonna recover? You think that all this is just a bunch... You think that it was planned? Okay. We see... Now, hold on. Let's see. Do you think that it was all conspired against Donald Trump to get this? Huh? Do you? What? You quiet now, huh? Oh, he don't want to talk about it. I think he might know some y'all don't know. Huh? You know? Do you know? You think it was all planted? You do? Okay. He said yes. He think it was all planted. So that was Balin, not me. So unless YouTube can speak dog and censor what Balin said, maybe my video can stay up. So. Texas Jen, you wrong. Oh my God. Answer the question. I would keep interrupting you. I know, right? Balin tired of it. I think Balin talked. See what I'm saying? What I was going to do, I should have Balin watch that video with me about those girls that were those anti-Trump people. They were barking. Maybe I should have had Balin interpret what they were saying. That way we could have understood that they actually weren't barking, but they were actually just speaking doggish. So who knows? Scotland said, "Have you got copyright for using dog speak?" I know, right? Anyway, that was that was quite fun. So, with that being said, folks, we are what? How much are we in? Yeah, we done our minimum. We done our hour for the night. I don't want to overwhelm anybody with anything, and because it shows that when the videos get past an hour, it starts to drop down as people attention span, whatever like that. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Wishing you guys all a good night. We will definitely do it again. I'm just letting you guys know I have taken some time off, and I'll be able to be on here, and you'll see me being a lot more busy online and doing different things like that. But I've definitely taken some time off, not going to work as often. So through this whole pandemic, we've been working full time, blasting and doing some PRN. Just think you got your full hours or where you work at, and then other places are needing you because they're low on staff. So doing PRN work. So I've actually I had to tanker it down for some things. So yeah, I'm pretty much in a good place right now where I'm not working as much as I was before, not as long as I was. So cool on that. But before you guys get out of here, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Make sure to share the video with your friends and your families on your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever. Share it. That's how this message gets out there to let us know that there are other people out there that look just like me, that think just like I do, free thinkers and all that. And also, make sure that you comment once the video is over with. When the video is over with, give it about 10 minutes, I think. Come back to this same exact video. I don't care if you left a dot. I don't care if you said cool or radical or stupibular or spectacular, stupendous, whatever it is. Leaving a comment also puts this in YouTube's algorithm to let the video get pushed out there. So, and also, while I have this great technology that you guys helped me get, you can sit here and donate to the channel and to the call. See the PayPal up there? I'm going to leave this up there while I'm talking. You can donate to PayPal. If you donate, great, folks. If you don't, great. And also, you've been seeing a little ticker down here that's showing $1 at patreon.com. If you put this information in right there, that's how you get to my Patreon channel. Join for just $1. That's it. And because that's all I have right now. And I'm on my road to trying to get 500 patrons. Okay. And if you want to send something, a gift or anything to me, the P.O Box is right up here. The 214 North Franklin, P.O Box 464, Decatur, Illinois. Don't worry, I do not live there. That's an area, a town that I used to live in. And usually if I go there to preach, I usually go there and get the gifts that you guys send me, come back home, and I do an unboxing like I just did a few days ago to show the world what you guys got from me. And I appreciate any of the gifts that you guys send in there for me. That is awesome and generous and really, really nice of you guys. It really is heartwarming to get things like that from you guys. And we do have, it don't seem like we have the Christmas season that's going to be coming up. So donating to PayPal is a way that some of you guys, I'm just reminding you, I'm not asking, I'm just reminding because y'all told me to. Donating to PayPal is how you would donate there. And make sure that if you donate to me on PayPal, make sure that you leave a note that says for the children or for Christmas. That way I'll take that money and make sure it goes to those specific people. And I hope that, again, like I always do, that they give me the video of them saying, thank you, patrons and subscribers, for helping me this Christmas, yada, yada, peanut butter. That's what we're going to do. So again, it's right there. You're like, it's somewhere. Let me see. This looks weird when you do it in this camera. It's right there. The PayPal address is right there. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the agreements and disagreements. Thank you for catching me when I slipped up and all that. And I had to apologize publicly, which I have no problem doing whatsoever. No hard feelings or anything like that. We end up still carrying on, having a good conversation, because that's how it's supposed to go. Appreciate all of you being in here. I hope you guys all have a good night. I'm Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus.